Benita Show. Show. It's a Benita Show.
Hello world, and welcome back to the Benita Show. We are here with Corner Film Productions, and once again I'm honored by one of our local film companies to came out tonight to be on the Benita Show. And we have Alan Lambert, Jeremy Croft, and Ellie Smith, who they all comprise Corner Film Productions. And Alan, yeah, all right, I like that. And Alan and Ellie are here locally, and Jeremy's from New York. So it's a pleasure to have these guys here, and they're collaborating across states to do things here in St. Louis. So welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Awesome,
Thank you.
awesome. So tell us a little bit about, I'm just going first up, Casualties of the State. I'm just going to come out the box with Casualties of the State.
I don't know, do you want to take this one?
It's a wild horse out of the box. It's still running.
Okay, yeah.
It's still running?
Yeah, we're still working on it.
Yes, we are. Yeah, it's in post-production.
Yeah. Basically, it is a political thriller that commissioned Alan to write a screenplay. Kind of like a,
Sure.
I was like maybe 3 characters, 2 locations tops. Like, it'll
Like
be
a unity,
really, unity play. Very,
yeah.
very tiny, small scale film. And he comes back a month, 2 later with like an epic.
Right.
And it was so good I couldn't say no, but I was like, Alan, what are you doing to me?
Originally, it was derived from something inspired from a Dostoevsky story that I liked a lot. That it took me 10 years to understand. It was the Grand Inquisitor's chapter out of the Brothers Karamazov, and it took me half of my life to get it. So I thought, we'll just make like sort of this interrogation scene, and that could be the movie. And oh wait, now we need to develop these characters, and now we need to have these locations. And I said, here you go, Jeremy. And then you're like, well, now we need to have this procedural stuff because it's like FBI investigation. So, okay. And then we just
kept adding locations to it. Then it's like, oh, we should do that scene at a marina. That's a great idea.
and then we should have Ellie in a helicopter filming.
Right.
And by that point, we were our own worst enemy.
Yes.
And they kept growing and
Yeah.
growing.
It just rolling ball
Couldn't
just
stop.
kept going. But it was great, and we are happy that it ended up being to the point that it was, because the story was so compelling and the characters were so compelling that giving them the space in the script to really breathe and develop was ultimately really beneficial to the story.
And we benefited from the casting directors, Mike Ketcher and Eric Williams, whom you interviewed. They've teamed up and they put an outreach to the community, the St. Louis community, and a lot of actors. We interviewed, 3 dozen actors?
Yeah, more than that. It was
About 40,
wonderful.
40,
There's a lot of good talent agencies and people who were able to come out and had an interest in the project. And I guess when we saw that and how many people kind of connected to those characters, that's when we realized that we really couldn't go back.
We had some cast instantly because we had posted all the interviews so we could look them over and see who we wanted, and there were some characters we just unanimous.
Yeah.
That is that character, no doubt.
Wow.
And crew, too. Crew, awesome, local. And the vendors for rental, we hired pictures, lights. I mean, we couldn't have done it without you guys, too.
Great. See, I like that. I like collaboration. It's awesome.
It was a big deal.
I've always had the feeling there was something tremendous on the horizon, beyond the quiet complacency of all of this.
Minutes ago, former Vice President Stuart Wilmot was found dead in his home.
Jesus, Mary and Joseph. They did a number on him.
I've assigned Mr. Archer to act on my behalf in your investigation.
In what capacity?
We can analyze vast channels of data, generate actionable intelligence to flesh out EOIs.
They want to take our case.
No. They want to help. And seeing as it's one of their guys on this lab, I don't see how we've got a right to intervene.
So you're not police and you're not the FBI. So who gave you the authority to come in here and tell us how to do our job?
Something doesn't fit. These many deaths so close together?
There's more of them. Deaths made to look like accidents.
What is it you think you're investigating?
Murders, sir?
This is just politics.
We have to be prepared for the possibility that the cases are interlocked.
You were brought into this to investigate and solve a murder committed on federal property, not turn this into some kind of red ball.
If they're right, and all these people have all been killed by the same guy, then they were doing something that someone disagreed with.
I'm broken, Lucian. From the beginning, you think you can fix me?
No set rules, no hierarchy. See the obstacle? You overcome it.
These people, I've seen it before. They may not be directly financing this war, but if it continues, they'll skin off their back.
You want to devote every second you can to finding the person responsible. If it can happen to them, what's to stop it from happening to you or any of your loved ones? So all that goes through your mind is the thought of finding these people before they can do this again. You start laying the weight of your world on those men, that's it. Point of no return.
You want me to tell you what you're thinking right now?
Actually, I'm waiting for my boyfriend.
Wrong! You want a shot of something?
No, I want you to go away. Do you mind?
No, not at all. I'm Pete.
Oh, hey. I've been waiting for you for like 20 minutes. I would like you to meet my boyfriend.
Benita does appear.
I do make appearance.
Yes.
But wonderful job on that, on Love Stalker. Thank you guys for showcasing our city. Any last words? I saw you.
Oh, no, well, you know, again, it's just, you know, we're just very happy with how everything came together, and it couldn't have been possible without, you know, people like you and other businesses, you know, in the St. Louis area kind of pulling for us.
Benita showed up day one of production.
Yeah, the first day. The first day of principal.
Yeah, the first day of our first feature. Not entirely sure if this was going to be a movie yet, really.
Wow.
Right.
Well, thanks, guys. Thanks for having me.
Oh, thanks
for
for
coming on the Benita Show. World, lovestalker.com. You got to get this movie. You will love it. If you don't, call me. Okay, call me. Go to my website, benitaproductions.com. Call me if you don't like this film. Bye, world.
Thank you much.
Yeah. Say bye to the world.
Oh. Can't eat, can't sleep. All right. Well, I best initiate my approach then. Say you should do it within 30 seconds of seeing your target, or you lose your nerve. Hey there! Hey there! Hey there! Sorry to bother you, I was just curious. Did you happen to see what just happened outside?
Listen, you gotta put yourself out there, you're never gonna get any. You're just another frustrated chump. Chicks are gonna dig a guy that's just a little bit of a jerk, you know? Say something slightly disparaging, and they're there for the takes.
You want me to tell you what you're thinking right now?
Actually, I'm waiting for my boyfriend.
Wrong! You want a shot of something?
No, I want you to go away. Do you mind?
No, not at all. I'm Pete.
Oh, hey. I've been waiting for you for like 20 minutes. I would like you to meet my boyfriend.
Boyfriend, and the happiest 2.5 years of my life, I can assure you. See you around.
The Stephanie girl, I really feel something for her. What do you do for work?
Please. Nobody ever asks that question unless they're just trying to get in your pants.
You're starting to sound like a guy that's getting kind of serious there. Could it be that player Pete has finally met his match?
Yeah, rom-com this, rom-com that. Why do you even care?
Because it's the same dumb story every time. Girl meets guy, they fall in love.
I don't normally do this kind of thing.
Oh, and you're not a big cook? I never would have guessed that.
The guy does something dumb.
Yeah, Sharon,
How are you?
And the girl dumps him, and then the guy has this epiphany, and then the girl goes, okay, whatever, and then they get together, they go home, they live happily ever after.
This isn't going to work, Pete. We're so through.
Whoa. Back up a second. Hey, Stephanie, it's me, it's Pete. You think you're breaking up with me? I'm breaking up with you! How do I delete this?
I need to prove to her that I am unafraid of any barriers whatsoever. I will do whatever it takes to prove to her the mistake that she's made.
I think you need to write this one off, Pete. Just let her go. Forget about her.
Oh, God. Not you again.
What do you think she wants? What does she want from me?
I think what she wants from you is to leave her alone.
Are you following me?
No. It's a poem. I wrote this for you. I've acted according to my heart here, you know? I mean, that kind of thing doesn't come easy for guys like me.
You have to throw in the towel in this one. You can't keep stalking her like this.
If this is about stalking, then stalking is about love. Nice, yeah, that looks really good.
I don't know, I think it looks terrible. But that could just be me. I'm just not that into romantic comedies.
Yeah, rom-com. Pretty lame.
Yeah, totally.
Same dumb story every time.
I don't want to be somebody who lies for money, or who lies to get what they want, or who misleads people, you know, professionally. I want to make movies.
Director and producer Chris Bremer. Hi, Chris.
Hello.
Thank you for taking the time to come out to the Benita Show.
No problem.
I met Chris when I came out for one of his zombie films, Safe Zone.
That's right. The one and only zombie film of mine.
Okay.
The Safe Zone.
Uh-huh. He had tons of people that came out to support him for that.
That's true.
And security was all over the place. I thought Denzel was going to walk up any minute, man.
Yeah, unfortunately, he pulled out.
He pulled out?
Son of a bitch.
He pulled out?
He did. Well, yeah, Safe Zone, the movie that you were in and Colby and everybody's in.
Wait, hold on, back up. I was the best zombie, right?
You were the best zombie. You also filled in as military personnel the day we shot. We had a lot of awesome cooperation. Forest Park Community College let us shoot there in addition to shooting at the Koken. And so you're in that scene as well. So yes,
I made that scene?
Yes, you're definitely one of my favorite zombies.
Oh.
But Safe Zone is, it's a mix between scripted documentary and mockumentary footage to kind of create this journey of a filmmaker who has no business making a movie and decides to do it anyway.
Okay.
And meets nothing but sort of peril and obstacles along the way. It's not so much that I always wanted to make movies. I never wanted to really do anything.
I just don't think he understands what he got himself into.
You and your men have been tapped to escort the senator and her family from their home to the safe zone.
What's taking so long with the production? Shooting things in the really grand sort of cinematic style that we are takes a lot of time.
So, what do you think about this whole thing so far, honestly?
Honestly, I'm totally fucking confused.
Here come Jesus! Here come Jesus!
Good luck. I hope you never make a movie again.
Are you? Can I call you?
I'm through with this shit. So are they. I mean, it's fucking nuts. Nobody can trust you to get shit done.
Movie's not a one-man show. I wish it were. If I could do everything myself, it'd be a lot better than it's going if I didn't have to rely on all you guys. I mean, honestly.
Well, we're showing up all the time.
It's your movie.
You gotta go.
Oh, hey,
you gotta go. You guys gotta go. You're breaking and entering. You gotta go.
But I can't be a nobody.
everybody that was involved isn't doing this for pay. They would expect to have more consideration since they're volunteering than people that you'd hire to do the parts.
Right. What else you got? What really you got to say? Is this a joke? No. Is this a freaking joke? Tell me.
It's too bad you can't be part of it, Chris. Because you're not a professional, Chris.
I don't want to be somebody who lies for money or who lies to get what they want or who misleads people, you know, professionally. I want to make movies.
Rue Lafayette is a proud supporter of our independent filmmakers and other independent artists. The Rue Lafayette, originating in Paris, France, and now right here in the good old US of A, in the heart of St. Louis, Missouri. The Rue Lafayette is a great place for dining and entertainment. There's entertainment after entertainment at the Rue Lafayette. Owned by Araceli Koploff Zimmer, you get some great socializing, great parties, and shopping for antiques and unique items. There are private dining areas and more shopping. Stop by the Rue Lafayette and enjoy a European dining experience.
Company are always on the run. A destiny, oh, it's the rising sun. Well, I was born a shotgun in my hands.
That's right, I operate Jazz Murder Mysteries. So we do murder mysteries all around the country, and we're heavy duty in the St. Louis area. One of our larger clients is the Limp Mansion for you St. Louis listeners and watchers. The Limp Mansion does a lot of murder mysteries, but we travel a lot. We go all over the country, and it's been a good gig, Benita, because we've got actors doing my shows in other cities too. We got them in LA, and we got them in Chicago, and Kansas City, and Providence, Rhode Island, and so it's been a pretty good gig. You know, if you put out a good murder mystery, people, yeah, it really does. And it's nice also to be able, when I meet people, they ask what I do, and I say I'm a hired killer, and that gets their attention.
Is that right? Well, I'll tell you what, Mr. Randy. When I saw you on the set of Ultra Guys, and you had on those crocodile shoes.
That's right.
And those polyester pants.
That's right.
The button-down big collar shirt.
That's right.
I said, ooh, and hair, chest showing to the world.
That's right.
I said, that is the man for me.
You know, not everybody realizes how much you go through, you know, in preparation for a film, you know, and because I not only trimmed this mustache like this, but they wanted somebody stuck in the 70s, so we had the shirt gapping like this, and because I'm addicted to my craft, I even took my chest hair and colored it gray. It's gray because I'm dedicated to the film. And we also have another short film, a Western that we shot last summer, then called To Kill a Cowboy, and I am very proud of that.
A company are always on the run. A destiny, oh, it's the rising sun. Well, I was born a shotgun in my hands. Behind the gun, I'll make my final stand. Yeah, that's why they call me bad company. I can't deny bad company. Till the day I die. Until the day I die. I made a plea for your affection, but it's a game I cannot win. We can't call it quits until we begin. You say you caught me staring, and then I'm guilty as sin. But we can't call it quits until we begin. Everything is fuss and fight, black and white and wrong and right. I'm getting very tired of this endless night. Say I'm over the top, but I got underneath your skin. But we can't call it quits until we begin.
They're turning into really outstanding young men. I know they're going to make a difference in the world.
A paradigm shift is a complete shift. I mean, it's like a complete change of what the world looks like and is, and so it's it's hard for a lot of them to come here, and they have to give up a lot.
I think they put something in his life that he needed, and in a direction that helped him find the way that he really wanted to be and to go in, and I'm grateful to them, and always will be.
It feels like it goes by way too fast. I never thought that we'd get to this day because it's a big deal. So. For the sun to rise, there's a space in the clouds where the two of us can hide. Do you believe in miracles?
You know, I don't know that many girls who are into comic books.
Yep. I usually don't do blind dates, but you're a lot of fun.
Yeah, I had a really great time too. May I walk you to your car?
What a gentleman you are.
Only when I meet a woman who deserves it.
Mister, you just earned yourself a second date.
Excellent.
I mean, sure, you get plenty of second dates.
Not with the woman who's out of my league.
This is me.
Madam.
Thank you. Call me?
Absolutely. Seatbelt.
It's all about Benita.
If you're filming.